Hey guys, I look so just like for someone that's into makeup and beauty. This week has been rough. So hi guys, I wanted to do a quick 1 week post-op check-in. I'm going to hold myself accountable and do a weekly check-in for the first month, and then maybe do monthly check-ins for at least the next year. And I'll do some videos with tips and stuff in between. So I have a few topics that I like to talk about already, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, so today is my first week home from the hospital. It's been exactly 1 week, so I wanted to talk to you guys what I've been feeling, all that good stuff. I will do a separate video of what to expect in the hospital, so I can keep this video a little bit on the shorter side. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump on in. So let me read you guys my stats per my Instagram. So I had my surgery on January 26, 2018. My highest weight was 280 pounds. My surgery weight was 258. My current weight is about 255 pounds. And my goal weight is 150. And I had my surgery done at the hospital of Pennsylvania, right down the street. So I live in Philly. So yeah, those are my stats. This week I lost about 2 inches overall and about 5 pounds, which has been a little bittersweet. So I've been a part of a lot of Facebook groups, and one thing I had to realize, and I'll do like a 10 things I wish I had known type of video, I really had to adjust my expectations. So many of the videos and so much of the content that I used to prepare for my surgery were videos by people that were much larger than me. And the larger you are, typically the faster you lose weight in the beginning. And I was right on the threshold for not qualifying for the surgery. So I qualified for the surgery based on my weight, no other medical complications. So for someone that only needed to lose about 120 pounds, I say only, that's still a lot. I'm not going to lose 20, 30 pounds in the first 2 weeks. So I found that every day I've lost about half a pound, except for last night, I lost about 1.5 pounds. It would be great if it picked up and I was losing closer to 1 pound to 2 pounds every day, but I would rather, consistently drop pounds, and I kind of take comfort in that versus losing 30 pounds and then wondering what's happening when I'm not losing as much. Just like mentally, that works a little bit better for me. One downside of that is that I was so excited about losing so much weight so quickly that I approached my closet like I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff that is my size now, because in 2 weeks I'm not gonna be that size, and that's just not the case. I am still gonna be right around this size. I might get to go down a bit of a pant size and losing inches, but I'm going to have to find more like non-scale victories than I had initially planned. So from a weight perspective, I mean, the tool is working. I'm losing more weight than I would have lost on my own in a week, and I'm losing the weight consistently, and I don't feel like I have to skip meals. I'm not hungry yet. So the tool is definitely working, and I am very grateful to be able to have the surgery. So a few other things. When I first came home from the hospital, everything was great. Even my time in the hospital wasn't horrible. I had an early morning call, so we left the house a little bit before 6, was ready to go, but at least by 7:30, had the surgery. My dad flew up to see me, which was nice because he and I haven't spoken in a few months, like 7, 8 months. So it was nice to see him. I was like a rock star at the hospital. All the nurses were really proud of me. My mom swears it was my age. I just recovered really well. I was able to get in my liquids, not like 60, ounces a day, but I was able to get in a lot for being in the hospital. I was able to walk around. Didn't get a lot of sleep because someone's checking on you every 2, 3, 4 hours, but I have a really good recovery in the hospital. My magnesium was a little low. They did my blood test twice, so I had to stay a little bit longer to get some magnesium put in my IV, and then I was able to go home around 4 instead of closer to 12 or 2. So just spent a night in the hospital. Definitely check out the things that, like the 10 things I wish I had known / what to expect in the hospital video, because I definitely had a few surprises, and I'm going to try and get that content up soon for you guys. Sorry, these braces, I am not used to filming with them. It'll be funny on my beauty channel to film with them, but they're here for the next like 2 years. So, right. Anyway, so I came home. I was sore for like 2 days. I don't know, like my experience has been great. I'm going to be a little all over the place in this video. I'm going to talk a little about Facebook groups because Facebook groups can be so hit or miss in terms of your morale and the information you receive. I think it's great that they have those online communities, but I've been a lot more active since having the surgery, and I would kind of recommend, if you can, hold off from joining too many groups before, because everyone's experiences are so personal. Like, it's great for asking questions, but you're going to get like 10,000 different answers anytime you ask a question. You're going to see people's results, and it might not set you up for good expectations. Everyone's surgeon has a different set of recommendations. So it's been interesting spending a lot of time reading people's experiences in the groups. I might stop doing that as much moving on, but it's been a great way to pass the time, just encouraging other people. I got a lot of support when I posted for the day of my surgery that I was going. I got like, tons of likes and stuff. So I just want to support other people because the surgery is a big deal. And so it just made me feel nice. Other things that made me feel nice, my mom decided to stay for a few extra days, which is lovely. There's someone in our weight loss support group that asked if they could do this on their own, and I had originally planned on doing the surgery on my own because my family was not entirely on board. I think the first few days are a little hard just because you are in pain, but after that you are able to, for the most part, do what you can on your own. That's just based on my experience of having such a good recovery. There are people that still a week out who don't feel good, who can't get in their liquids, who have a hard time drinking protein, don't like protein shakes, hate the taste of water, and I just didn't have that experience. So that's kind of hard to say. I would recommend having someone. Even now, like my mom's gonna be here for a week, and that's a long time. We're starting to get on each other's nerves a little bit, but I'm glad she's here because I found that, I had my surgery Friday, was fine in the hospital Saturday, came home Saturday afternoon, was okay. Sunday, Monday was okay. Around Tuesday, Wednesday started to not necessarily not feel great, but it was harder for me to get all of my liquids in versus when I first came home. I didn't want to go on walks. Excuse me. I just had a protein shake and I'm starting to belch. Sorry. I didn't want to go on walks. I also have bipolar disorder and I'm off my mood medication because I have to take it with food. So I was getting really hostile, really grouchy, wanting to make some impulse purchasing decisions. I mean, I don't have the money right now, so it didn't matter, but the girl was researching like crazy. So those things slowed me down for a few days. These past 2 days, I've been lightheaded. So my recovery, like in the first few days, was amazing. And now it's like, okay, let's layer the real world onto this a little bit, kind of come off of it. But I am very thankful for having such a speedy recovery. Another thing that was nice is that my team bought me a plant. So I'm now a plant mom. It's really exciting. I have all these new responsibilities. So I've been looking at the plant every day. Super cute. Let's see. So yeah, I haven't had much trouble getting my liquids in. My taste buds haven't exactly changed immediately. So chicken broth is good. One thing that I have been doing, which I wouldn't recommend necessarily, or talk to your surgeon, or sometimes you just got to see how you feel. For the days that I've been lightheaded, I found that Gatorade helps. The only thing with straight up Gatorade is that it has like 20 grams of sugar in it. And so if you're really sensitive to sugar, you have to be careful of that because it might cause dumping syndrome from other people. Hasn't caused dumping syndrome with me, but that's 20 grams of carbs in Gatorade are purely from the sugar. But I've just felt better. When I was first lightheaded, I had Gatorade one day, wasn't lightheaded. Didn't have it the next day, I was lightheaded. Had it today, and I feel fine. So I think I'm just gonna, at least during the liquid phase, make sure I get in Gatorade. And I was talking to my sister. She was like, well, just get Gatorade Zero. And I was explaining to her, like, it is expensive to have the surgery. And I will talk about that in, like, my Wish I Had Known video. The surgery is incredibly expensive. At this point, I can't necessarily afford to buy bottles of Gatorade every single day. But I can afford to buy the powder that makes you, like, 30 gallons of Gatorade and drink off that for the next, 3 years. But you know, I have to start picking and choosing where I spend my money, and buying Gatorade Zero versus regular Gatorade just is a choice I'm willing to make. And I'm still losing weight every day, so it's not like the sugar is really holding me back. Might be able to lose a little bit more without it, but I've consistently been losing about half a pound every day, regardless of when I was and was not drinking the Gatorade. So another thing I found is that I've been toying with the idea of going back to work early, and I think I'm going to take the full 2 weeks just because I'm starting to take naps during the day because I'm tired, and I'm not going to be able to take naps once I start working. So I want to see how long this whole nap thing lasts. I'm kind of sleeping through the night. I had an issue with that with my bipolar disorder, so not surprising there. I don't know, I felt a lot better today. This was kind of weird. So not weird, or just different. So this morning I woke up and I was like ready to eat and drink. And by eat, I mean like have some yogurt and pudding and drink some broth. But I hadn't woke up with that sensation before. Not hunger, definitely not hungry, but I just like wanted the extra calories for, like, you know, to burn the extra energy. I just could take on more than I have been able to in the past. So I'm gonna keep track of that and see how that goes. Trying to think what else. I did have a little bit of heartburn randomly one day, or like stomach acidy stuff. I don't know. That passed. Trying to think. I think that's really it. Yeah, I mean, so far so good. 5 pounds down and 2 inches. It's not bad. But I'm definitely gonna have to learn how to spend the time on my own and still stay committed to going for walks and getting in my proteins and my liquids and whatnot. But so far so good for a 1 week post-op check-in. Not bad, not bad. And it is 5:58 and I have half a protein shake left. So I'm gonna go drink that. And yeah. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, that's where you'll see all of my daily updates, my weekly weigh-ins, like positive quotes and stuff. Feel free to drop any comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm not trying to push that. It's the YouTuber in me. Like, I have to push that stuff. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing my journey, at least my weekly weigh-ins and all that, feel free to subscribe. All right, guys, take care. Bye.